Hi everybody, this is CR number 27, helper video number 2. We have to graph this equation, y equals 1/3 x plus 2. Now remember, we have two parts of our equation. We have this part here, which is our y-intercept, and I'm just going to abbreviate. It's our y-intercept. And we have, let me change colors, the number in front of the x, which is known as the slope or the rate of change. Now remember, the slope is always written in a rise over run format when we are graphing. So remember, rise over run. And that's going to come into play in just a minute. But the first step to graphing this equation is to graph the y-intercept, which is this number right here. So I do that by going to the y-axis. Notice it's circled here, it's the y-axis. And I place the point +2 right there on that line. So let me just make the point a little bit bigger. And there it is right there. So that's my first step. My second step then is to look at my slope. And I have a slope of 1/3. Now, since it's in rise over run format when it is graphing, my rise is going to be 1. And my run is going to be 3. In other words, I'm going to go up 1 and to the right 3 because the slope is positive. So I'm going to go ahead and enlarge my points. There we go. And I'm going to go up 1. Oh, let me just do this smaller so you can see it first before I put the point in. I'm going to go up 1 and over 3. 1, 2, 3. Remember, I'm going to the right. And I'm going up because it's positive. And I put my next point there. I then go up 1 and to the right 3. 1, 2, 3. And I put a point there. I go up 1 and I go to the right 3. 1, 2, 3. And I put a point there. Now this is the part where kids get a little bit concerned or confused. Now I've got this beautiful slope. And the dots are going upward from left to right, which is perfect because my slope is positive and my line is positive. But now I need to continue this line across the page. So if you notice, when we went ahead and did our rise over run, we talked about going up 1 and to the right 3. Well, in order to go in the opposite direction, so my graph goes across the page, I have to do both of these in the opposite order. So I'm going to go ahead and write my slope again, 1/3. But instead of going up, I'm going to now go down because I'm going to now do both in the opposite order. So on this bottom number, 3, my run, instead of going to the right, which is what this arrow says right here, I'm going to do that one also in the opposite order. So now instead of going up 1 to the right 3, I'm going to go down 1 to the left 3. And you're going to notice that all it's going to do is continue my slope in the same upward format. So I'm now going to go down 1 and to the left 3. 1, 2, 3. Put my point. Notice the trend still continues of going upward left to right. Down 1 to the left 3. Down 1 to the left 3. I have now done that line across the page. So then I go ahead to my shapes. I'm going to go ahead and place a straight line through all those points. There it is. And now in order for this to receive full credit, you need to first of all take that line and put arrows on either ends because it will continue on and on forever. And then I take the equation and I write it on the line. So y equals 1/3 x plus 2. Now it will receive full credit because my line is labeled, I have arrows, and my slope is positive, matching my slope here in my equation, and it works out. Good luck.